Hello, I'm Alan Versa, Colorado Track XC. I'm on site in Casa Grande, Arizona, site of Desert Twilight and Nike Cross Southwest. 363 days out of the year, Casa Grande is a small town. For 2 days out of the year, this place is hopping, it's alive with cross-country fans from across Nevada, Utah, New Mexico, Colorado, and Arizona. It's hard to find a place to eat in this town these 2 days of the year. Once again, Nike Cross Southwest was an exciting experience. In the girls' side, we had a surprise champion, Mountain Vista, upended the favorite Desert Vista team. So 2 Vistas will be going to Nike Cross Nationals, Mountain and Desert. Desert Vista still made it, number 2 position, and obviously they wanted number 1, but number 2 still goes to Portland, so it's a good result for them. 3rd place, and very much alive in the at-large pool, is Broomfield out of Colorado. And 4th place, American Fork, who has gone now for a couple of years. They'll have to play the waiting game for a couple weeks to see what happens in New England, to see what happens in New York, see what happens in California. They may make it, they may not. But you can be sure they'll be practicing for the next week, along with Broomfield. On the boys' side, the champion team, American Fork, there's no surprise there, but they didn't pick the easy way to get there. Their 5th runner got a little sick during the race, but still managed to come through. And American Fork, as great teams do, they find a way even when things aren't going perfectly. So American Fork makes its 8th consecutive trip to Nike Cross Nationals. So American Fork wasn't a surprise, but the 2nd place team, Davis, was quite a substantial surprise. They were a fair ways back in the Utah State meet. Didn't get much press leading up to the meet. Who knows, maybe that put a little chip on their shoulder, but they certainly ran lights out today to finish 2nd place. And Davis, as they've done so many times before, will be going to Portland to compete at Nike Cross Nationals. 3rd and 4th place teams, Springville, Utah. That's a little bit of a surprise there in 3rd place. They get to play a waiting game. Four teams from across the nation will be picked. Springville's in the hunt. We don't know yet how that's going to work out. Timpanogos may be favored to finish a little higher than 4th. They have the hard weight. There's still a possibility. Southwest Region sent 2 at-large boys teams last year, but there's no guarantee that happens again this year. So they practice for a week. It's a little hard to practice for that week, but they keep hope alive, and we'll see what happens. Individually, American Fork takes a 1-2-3 sweep of the boys. Casey Klinger, as he's done so many races, takes 1st, McKay John 2nd, Patrick Parker 3rd, and so obviously that's what sets up American Fork so very well. On the girls' side, no surprise, Bree Oakley takes a fairly substantial win. Late in the race, Allie Shadler from Rio Rico here in Arizona passes Lauren Gregory for 2nd place, but there's your top 3 in the girls' race. Allie Shadler missed all this last year. She was injured, and so she gets to make up for a little lost time. She'll be back in Portland. And Lauren Gregory, who opted to go the Foot Locker route last fall and then ended up with a stress fracture, she's settled. She's heading to Portland. She's heading to Nike Cross Nationals for her 3rd trip to Nike Cross Nationals. It'll be another year. We'll be back here in Casa Grande, Arizona with another fabulous set of teams. Nike Cross Southwest is always a great event. It's always warm, at least warm by standards of most of the nation here in November, and it's a great place to run a cross-country meet, and we had a great cross-country meet today. This is Alan Versa signing out. We'll see you in Portland if you're